welcome back to my episode reviews of the For Cybertron Trilogy. It's finally here, Earthrise, the second chapter of the Netflix trilogy. Today, we're taking a look at the first episode of this new season. This episode begins with Elita 1 and her small band of Autobots assaulting a Decepticon prison. But they end up only finding Decepticon prisoners, not Autobots. Specifically, I think this Reflector trio is supposed to be based on their toy colors, which were a cancelled HasCon exclusive that became a Toys R Us exclusive in Canada, and I think a Pulse exclusive in the US. In the next scene, we see Megatron talking to himself, or rather to the head of Ultra Magnus. This definitely seems like Megatron is starting to go mad, possibly hinting at him turning into Galvatron? Also, his talking to a decapitated head reminds me of when in Reboot, Megabyte would talk to Fong's head. I like Jetfire and Elita's little exchange here, especially when Elita says,
"Freedom is the right of all sentient beings."
I wonder where she got that line from. The Autobots receive a transmission from Steeljaw. Unfortunately, as we see in the next scene, Steeljaw is already dead, and the Autobots are walking into a trap. Poor kitty.
I'm so glad someone on our team can fly!
I love Red Alert's enthusiasm here.
Happy you could make it, Jetfire.
Like super happy. You have no idea.
Looks like he's a Jetfire fan too. Is it too early to ship Red Alert and Jetfire? What would their ship name be? Red Fire? Or Jet Alert? Also, I love this little joke here.
There's bound to be more inside. Autobots, stay alert.
I'm always alert.
Get it? Because he's Red Alert? Aw, so cute. I'm starting to become a Red Alert fan. They better not kill him off. I swear to Primus. When the Autobots walk into Starscream's trap, and he says,
"So noble."
I couldn't help but chuckle, because it reminded me of when Cody and Hotshot would say that.
So noble.
Perhaps you should have been the leader of the Autobots.
That's what I was saying last season.
I might have been inspired enough to follow you myself.
Is Megatron an Elita 1 simp? And it is finally revealed what Megatron and Shockwave were talking about, using their own Decepticon sparks as a source of energon. Like how in Cyberverse, the Quintessons were draining the Autobots and Decepticon sparks while they slept in a Matrix-like simulation called the Loop. But there are no sweet dreams here, because the Decepticons are simply caged in these pods, which do remind me of the ones in the Matrix itself, before being harvested of their life force. And we end this episode with an answer to what the unknown vessel was at the end of the last season. Turns out it is actually the Mercenary Faction, as we see Exhaust, Bugbite, the Coneheads, and Double Dealer breaking into the Ark. Which, funnily enough, reminds me of when in Rescue Bots Academy, the recruits cut into a Decepticon ship to save Laserbeak. Although somehow I don't think that these mercenaries are here to rescue the Autobots. Well, that was a great start to this new season of the For Cybertron Trilogy. I found that this first episode was much better written and more fast-paced than all of the previous season. Unfortunately, I think they still have an issue with their standard HD version of this show not looking very good. Especially since I first watched this episode in 4K with Dolby Vision and all that stuff, and it looked amazing. Then I switched over to normal 1080p to record it, and it just looked awful by comparison. What about you? What did you think of this first episode of Earthrise? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you back here soon for the next episode of the Transformers For Cybertron Trilogy.